Let me assure you, you're being sorely missed here in Shanghai. And yes, I am in the consumer goods section. Some of our colleagues beat me to this section and they raved about it. Now that I'm here, I know why. This is a 90,000 square meter area with 14 global product debuts. So if you're the mall going kind of person, you really are going to have a blast here because everything you expect to find in a mall, home appliances, skincare products, clothing, sporting goods, they're all here. Only newer, more innovative, some of them have yet to hit the market. So the big themes this year in this section are green and smart. You'd find a lot of demonstrations on how brands are going even greener, how products packaging is recyclable. There's also interesting demonstrations on how an entire retail store, with the help of the latest energy-saving technology, can work more efficiently with less carbon emissions. Now, with the sporting goods section, it's very interesting because multiple brands, Jiaoyang, not just one, not just two, multiple brands have taken notice of the hot new trends in China in terms of sports and recreation, and they have come up with either products or services to cater to those trends and the needs of the Chinese customers. Now, case in point, check out this little camping spot I found right here at the CIIE. It's very interesting, and I'll tell you in just a minute. I'm joined on our special program today by Mr. Pascal Bizard. He's the Senior Vice President of Decathlon China. Mr. Bizard, welcome to our program.
Nice to meet you.
You know, let's talk about the obvious here. Your company has obviously taken notice of the hot new trend in China that camping fever is on. How does Decathlon plan to cater to the needs of Chinese customers?
Well, we don't look at glamping as a trend that will fade away. We look at it more as it reflects deeper aspirations for Chinese people to have simpler relations, to reconnect with nature, and to have maybe less sophisticated life. So very well connected with friends in simple setups. And probably what we want to promote is to go deeper in this discovery. When you go glamping, you have food, you can sleep, but you can explore nature with a backpack and so on. So we look at this trend as a reflection of really deeper exploration for involving in more sportive activity inside nature.
Can we talk about sustainability, because that's a big theme at your booth here at the CIIE. I also know it's featured heavily across all of your product lines. What are your messages in terms of sustainability?
Well, sustainability is embodied in our purpose. You know, the purpose is why the company exists. What will be the world and our life without this company? And our purpose is to be good to planet, to people and their planet. So it is embodied. So the nature is a playground of our customer, and we are devoted to committed to preserve this playground. So what we are doing is that, of course, we are developing technical innovations to promote less carbon emissions, renewable energies in our factories and so on. But we are also promoting other ways to do sport by renting, by buying second-hand products, and by repairing. But sustainability is not only about products and environment, it's about people. We believe that sport helps people to be healthier, to be happier. I'm 60 years old. I've been lucky.
I can tell. Let me just tell you that very quick.
I've been lucky to be helped by my parents to involve in sport since I was young, and I've chosen this life. And I feel the benefit because I feel good, I have a good energy, I feel healthy, and I transmit energy to my teams and to all the Decathlonians as well.
Whatever you plan to say just got a lot more convincing now that he's revealed his age now. Let me talk to you also about the Chinese market potential here. You mentioned Chinese people aspirations. These aspirations are supported by a national plan to have about 40% of the Chinese population regularly exercise by the year 2025. What are the opportunities in there for your company?
We look at China as one of the top priority markets for several reasons. The first reason is it's already a big market, indeed. The second reason, you mentioned it. The government is supporting to involve people in more educational sport, to have a healthier life through the educational sport in the school. And we are going to follow the government actions on this regard. Sorry.
It's okay, because just about time, because I feel like I need to work out more. My arm is shaking.
No, yeah. What I wanted to say, sorry, what I wanted to say also is that we know there is very good practices that can be simply implemented in China to develop further the potential of a Chinese market for sport. One of them is giving access to free access to places where you can practice sport. And China has great landscapes, all the landscapes possible. So giving access to this landscape will be a great thing. And education of sport, of course. Education of sport, of course, the first one, because sports start when you are young.
We are a little pressed for time. I do want to end on your experiences with the CIIE. 4 out of the 5 years you've been exhibiting with the CIIE. I know you're here to build partnerships and everything. What has the CIIE as a platform done for your company?
As you know, running business is very complex now because fast change, innovation, technological change, customer change. So you cannot work alone. So the key point for running business now is partnering associations with specific talents and specific technologies, specific people that have different talents. So we are here to explain what we want to do and explain also our challenges, the equations we didn't solve yet. And we are encouraging people to understand what we want to do for Chinese people and for the Chinese sport, and maybe propose us some innovation. And we did already have some innovations with, in retail, with smart robots and so on.
I feel like we've got some very good explanations on our program today. I want to thank you again for your time and for coming onto our show today. Appreciate it. All right, Zhao Yang, I'm just going to camp out here a bit longer and maybe even try that little tent behind me because, after all, it's Journalist Day today. I deserve a 5-minute break or maybe longer. Who knows? Now back over to you in Beijing, and happy Journalist Day to you as well, Zhao Yang.